Oh, hey, you made it. I get real lonely waiting here between videos. If you're a Switch owner wanting to watch one of your favorite Twitch streamers, but had no device to view on, then fear not, as a Twitch app was just released this week for the Nintendo Switch. Finally, I can watch myself streaming because I'm just so full of myself. Check the link in the description below so you too can watch this ugly face play games live. I'm actually kind of excited for this app, as the improved features on the Switch OLED will make it a great device to view content around the house. Plus, it will be nice to have one more device capable of throwing that content on the TV. Alright Netflix, it's your turn to hop on the Switch. Fornite is getting what I consider to be a fairly odd crossover. That's right, anime fans, Naruto is becoming a skin in the game, along with possibly some of his other pals. Not gonna lie, it's gonna be a little odd seeing many kids running around as strapped, gun-wielding Naruto, but hey, that's not really my problem as I don't play the game, which has worked so far to save my hearing from screeching kids. Speaking of anime, Jump Force is being completely pulled from sale next year. It's set to be delisted from all digital storefronts on February 7th, and the online servers will go down August 24th, which includes the ability to purchase anything, online matchmaking, and events. This complete closure is just about 3 years after release, and is very likely due to expiring licensing that was required to sell the game. Sales have likely dipped enough to not really warrant keeping it around. Anime enjoyers will have to find a new game to play, I guess. I hear Smash has a good amount of generic anime sword fighters. Grand Theft Auto Trilogy Remastered released, and it's not great. It's almost like I kind of predicted this not too long ago. And I've got to say, it's a little weird. It feels more like a middle ground between a remaster and a remake. For me personally, the two styles here just kind of clash a bit too much. The main complaint is the visuals. You can say they are improved, but in many ways they are bad and even possibly worse. Rain is completely opaque, making it virtually impossible to see during storms, typos in multiple places, and abysmal performance on Switch, just to name a few. Which is pretty funny because mods exist for the original 3 games on PC that do a much better job of remastering the game. It's always fun to see a massive company with large amounts of cash somehow do worse than modders working for free in their free time. Never gets old. Among Us has gotten a fairly massive update, and I honestly think this one's actually pretty freaking cool. Of note, it'll be adding roles for crewmates. Scientists will be able to view the vitals of crewmates at any time, being able to remotely see when crewmates have died. The engineer is a crewmate able to use vents, and Guardian Angel will be able to protect remaining crewmates. As discussed a couple weeks back here on GameCrash, there's also a shapeshifter role for the imposters, which will allow them to appear as any crewmate currently alive, and seemingly also the ones that they've recently killed. There are now also many new cosmetic items that can be purchased, along with what appears to be a skill tree. I haven't really played the game, but this actually kind of makes me want to get into it now. Before our last bit of news, let's go ahead and look at some sales charts, shall we? We'll go ahead and start with the top 5 software for Famitsu. Starting at the top here of the list, Mario Party Superstars takes first with 81,339. Then for spot 2, Call of Duty Vanguard for PS4 at 28,321. Danganronpa Decadence for Switch slots into spot 3 with 20,938. Ring Fit Adventure randomly shows up, taking number 4 with 13,101. And finally wrapping up the list at number 5 is Call of Duty Vanguard on the PS5 with 12,754. Mario Party only sold roughly half this week compared to its opening week prior, but it still hangs on to the top spot as number 2 is less than half of what Mario Party pushed. And I don't really quite understand why Ring Fit Adventure suddenly popped up. If you have a guess why, definitely comment below with your idea. Heading into hardware for Famitsu, number 1 is again the regular Switch with 45,880. As I kind of predicted, the Switch Lite jumps up here to number 2 with 23,017. Number 3 is the OLED Switch with 21,620. PS5 at spot 4 with 8,520. And finally the PS5 Digital Edition at number 5 with 1,600. The Switch this week took the top 3 spots, pushing the PlayStation 5 down to spot 4. The main reason being the Switch Lite jumping in sales after Pokemon Special Edition released, which yes, I did manage to get a hold of. Now for something we haven't done in a while. NPD Sales Charts documents the top games for North America each month. So today we'll be looking at the top games for October. Yo, future editing cyber, do we have graphics for a list without sales numbers? Okay, Wrapping up with the top 5 games for North America in October, Far Cry 6 takes number 1, Back 4 Blood fills slot 2, Metroid Dread takes number 3, not counting digital sales. Spot 4 is Madden NFL 22, though I really only care about Madden 8. And at number 5, we've got Demon Slayer, Kimetsu no Yaiba, the Hinokami Chronicles. Listen, I'm sorry, y'all. You're gonna have to get used to me butchering non-English words, as I already butcher the English language anyways. To wrap things up like a nice burrito for today, I just made myself hungry. More delays are hitting gaming hardware. Valve sent out an email stating that the Steam Deck was pushed back 2 months, which now means my current estimate is Q2 2022. That sucks for sure, but I can live with that Steam Deck for a bit longer. What hurts me more is that the Deck and DecaGear is pushed back an entire year, with pre-orders now expected to not ship out until Q4 2022. The main reasons given were shortages, along with rapidly inflating prices causing the headset, previously aiming for a price around $450, to now cost $700 to produce. They will instead be pivoting to work with other manufacturers to help get this thing produced, which means anyone who is in the first pre-order batch will hopefully receive it roughly 2 years after the initial pre-order is made. With this delay, I fully believe that DecaGear will need to change even more aspects of the headset to remain competitive with what's currently rumored to be coming to VR tech in the next year or so. Think like the pancake lenses on Project Cambria, micro OLED, and the many rumored details for the unannounced new Valve headset. All I can say is 2022 is looking to be a good year for VR. You know what else will likely look good? GameCrash when it goes up next week. You'll really want to tune in, as it'll be a bit of a special one where I go over some of the best Black Friday sales to look for, so I'll see you all then.